spoken. Don't ever forget you're golden.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I did a wing liner, but I did cheat. So if you like to see my hack on how to do wing liner if you're bad at it like me, then definitely watch this tutorial. If not, I think this is just like, I don't know, it's giving me like Valentine's Day vibes, but I'm feeling it. So if you like to see how I created this makeup look, please keep watching. Starting off this makeup look, I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. This is a really good dupe for the Becca Backlight Primer. And then I'm going on top of it with the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. For foundation, I'm taking the CoverGirl Ultra Smooth Hair Smoothing Foundation. This is really good. It's in the shade Ivory. I'm not sure if they make it anymore. If I can find it on Amazon, I will link it in the description box, but I love this and I'm sad that they like discontinued it because it is so good. Next, I'm going in with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And then for concealer, I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer in the shade Pearl. To cream contour, I'm using the Jordana Sculpt and Glow Creamy Contour Stick, and this is in the shade 01 Light. To blend it out, I'm using my Artis Oval 3 brush. I like this brush for my nose and my lips, and then to blend out my cheeks, forehead, and jaw, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Angled, I believe it's the Angled Buffing Brush. I'm not really sure, but I love it to blend out my cream contour. To set my under eyes, I'm using the Mericer Secret Brightening Powder. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using my Coty Airspun Loose Powder. For brows, I'm using the LA Girl Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade Blonde. Now I'm going in with this ColourPop brow pencil, and I'm just using this to deepen up the tails of my brows. And you guys, I think I'm almost done with this brow pencil. It might be the first time in my entire life I've ever used up an entire brow pencil because I never really use them. Then I'm going in with the Benefit Eye Bright just to carve out underneath my brows. And then I just like to go in with this flat eyeshadow brush just to blend down that eye bright. Now I'm going in with the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint in the shade Blonde. This is a good dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I'm just using this to kind of like flick up the inner part of my brow and then to add some more volume throughout my brows. To set my brows, I'm using the Model in a Bottle Eyebrow Sealer. For bronzer, I'm using the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It, and this is in the shade Light. Next, I'm taking the Morphe M461 brush, and I'm using this to apply a little bit of that bronzer on my nose and my lips. And I have no idea what this brush is supposed to be for, but it's perfect to add some bronzer contour shades to my nose. Like, I love this brush for that. Next, I'm going in with this NARS face palette. It has blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight in it. And I'm taking the blush right here, and I believe it's called Mistinguette. Not really sure. This palette is super old, but it still works, so I'm using it, and I still really like it. But this is just like a light baby pink kind of pale blush. And then I'm just taking some Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just cleaning up my bronzer. Moving on to eyes, I'm using the Pinky Rose Cosmetics Pink Paradise palette. This is beautiful. I got this from Riley Rose. I think it's part of Forever 21. I'll be taking this shade right here, and I'm going to be using it as my transition shade. To deepen up my crease, I'm taking this shade right here. Next, I'm taking this pink shade down here. There is a little bit of a shimmer in it, but it's not terrible, so it's kind of like a matte shimmer, if that makes sense. But I'm just adding this a little bit below my crease and onto my lid. Now I'm taking this darker kind of fuchsia matte shade in the palette, and I'm applying this on the outer corner of my eye, but then my camera shut off and I didn't realize it, so you didn't get to see me put it on my other eye, but that's all I'm doing. Now I'm taking this really pretty hot pink shade in the palette. I think it's my favorite shade so far, and I'm just applying this directly onto my eyelids with my finger. And I'm just taking that same hot pink shade, I'm just kind of like patting it onto my lid and then blending it up into my crease. Next, I'm taking these two light brown shades. One's kind of like a reddish brown, the other one's, I don't know, a kind of camel-y brown shade. And I'm just applying these on the outer portion of my eye and kind of like winging the shadow out with my fluffy brush. Now I'm starting on my lower lash line, and I'm just using the two brown shades that I just showed you, and I'm just putting them on top of each other. Next, I'm going in with the hot pink shade, and I'm basically bringing this from my inner corner to about mid lower lash line, if that makes sense. And then I'm just kind of like blending that all in, just so I have like the same shades on my lids on my lower lash line. Now I'm taking this pretty shimmery kind of cream shade, and I'm using it for my brow highlight and my inner corner highlight. Now I'm going to be taking the black shade in the palette. It's more of like a gray black, but I'm using this little card, and I'm just taking this kind of smaller pencil brush, and I'm just lightly like dusting that on there to get my wing. So this is my wing hack, because I'm not good at freehanding wings. I mean, I feel like I could have done better, but this was pretty good for me trying this for the first time. It turned out all right. But I also think this would be really pretty to do with like a brown liner for more of like a natural day look too. I might try that next. Next, I just took a angled eyeliner brush, and I'm just taking the same black eyeshadow and just pushing that farther into my lash line. Then I decided to go on top of it lightly with this Maybelline Ultra Liner Waterproof. I don't know if they make this anymore, but it's in like a silver tube with a black cap, and it's pretty good. Like the tip of it is really, really thin, so I feel like it's really precise. Next, I'm taking this KKW Beauty pressed powder and I'm just putting a little bit right underneath the wing. One, this is really gonna clean up my wing and then lift my eyes up, kind of like that fox eye thing that's going on right now. But anyways, now I'm just curling my lashes and then I'm going to be applying some Maybelline Lash Sensational waterproof mascara. This is by far my favorite waterproof mascara I've ever used. Now I'm applying some NYX Faux Whites in the shade Seashell on my waterline. And now I'm applying some Loreal Lash Mascara, and this is the Essence Lash Princess in Waterproof. Now I'm just sweeping away that bake that's been on my face for entirely way too long, but I forgot about it, so yeah. Now I'm going to be moving on to lips, and I'm first going to go in with the Carli bybel x El Maquillage, and this is in the shade Luna. I feel like I always have to line my lips with a brown liner before I use a red liquid lipstick because for some reason I cannot just use a red lip liner. I don't know. It's just what I have to do. And then I'm going in with this Kiko lip liner, and this is in the shade 319. Kiko has some good makeup products, and I feel like they're super underrated. I don't know. They're pretty good. And you can also buy them at Ulta now. Normally, I can only buy Kiko in like Las Vegas Mall, but now I'm going in with the Kat Von D liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Santa Sangre. Not really sure, but it's really pretty. And I'm just taking a lip brush and I'm just blending in the lip liners with my lipstick into my liquid lipstick. And I'm setting my makeup with the Morphe setting spray, and then I totally forgot to highlight my face, so I'm going to be doing that here in a second. And I'm using the same NARS palette, and I'm using the shade called Devotee. Okay guys, this makeup look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.